Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my December empties and my low buy update for the month. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. It has been crazy bananas time around here. I have been working so hard to organize everything and to get all these videos up. I hope you're not sick of me. I've been posting daily. Videos are going to continue being posted daily for a while. I have so much to post for the next couple weeks. So get used to seeing this face around here. It's not going anywhere. Let's talk about my empties for the month. Normally I don't have any household empties, but there is a household empty that I would like to talk about really quick. I finished this essential oil from the brand Now. It is the scent lavender. I use this on my dryer balls. I use dryer balls instead of fabric softener. And so I place a drop of this on each of the balls. There's 6 balls in all, if I can find them, every time I throw a load into the dryer, and that's how I've used this up. I'm not the biggest fan of anything lavender scented. It's not a scent that I'm really drawn to, but I thought, you know, for bed sheets and stuff, maybe it would be nice to have lavender scented sheets or something to help us all sleep better. Maybe it's working, I don't know. I finished this. I still have 2 more that I'm using, but I have officially made the switch to dryer balls instead of dryer sheets. It's not perfect. The dryer balls do not prevent static cling, at least not that I have found. So since I don't use fabric softener in my wash and I don't use fabric softener in my dryers, I have a lot of static in the wintertime, and that stinks. That's the hardest part. Other than that, I don't miss dryer sheets at all, or fabric softener, but the static this time of year is just horrible. So that's gone. I finished my Josie Maran Argan Balm. I used this as a hand cream. I kept it in my purse. I love this. I really enjoyed using it up. It was great. Here's the empty container right here. I didn't realize how much I appreciated this until it was gone, and now I miss it. I do have other hand creams that I'm working my way through. I'm not gonna run out anytime soon, but if this is being sold when I use up what I have, I would consider buying this again in the future because I really liked it. After I finished that Josie Maran hand cream, I switched to this one. Well, I intended to switch to this one. I pulled it out, and it is the Jardin du Soleil whipped shea butter in the lavender scent. And it is hard as a rock and funky. Funky. It is in Funky Town. It stinks. It has clearly gone bad. I used about half of this before that happened, so I got some use out of it. I was just never drawn to this lavender scent, so I didn't use it. I was gifted this by my mother, so I didn't pick it out. I wish I would have used it up, and that was always my intention, but it didn't happen, and I cannot use this anymore, so it's being decluttered. My final body care product empty is my body scrub from Bliss. This is the Bliss Blood Orange and White Pepper Sugar Scrub. It is a fresh and foamy body polish. I love this. I love this so much, and I cannot buy it anymore. Bliss does not sell this anymore. Some detectives that I know here on YouTube have found other foamy body scrubs available. I'm gonna try not to buy them, but it's nice to know that they're out there. I've never been a fan of body scrubs until I tried this one, and it's the fact that it combines the foaming action with the body scrub that I love, because most other body scrubs I've ever tried were either salt or sugar mixed in with like an oily mixture, and I didn't really feel clean. I just felt really greasy when everything was said and done. This made me feel clean and exfoliated, and I really liked it. I'm moving on with my life, but I'm sad this is gone. It was a good product. Okay, up next are all the products I use on my face. I have this deluxe sample from Dr. Dennis Gross. It is the Stress Rescue Super Serum. I actually just recently received this for review purposes from Pinch Me, and I really like it. It turns out I'm quite a fan of anything Dr. Dennis Gross. I've become a believer in this line of products, and I like it a lot. Speaking of Dr. Dennis Gross, I have used up 2 of the chemical peels out of the entire box I received. I think I talked about that in last month's low buy update, but I received this box of 60 peels for my birthday, and I used 2 in the last month. One side of the cloth has the chemicals on it. You rub it all over your face for a couple minutes until no more product is coming off of the cloth. And at that point, you can start to feel a little bit of a tingle. And then the second cloth is like a deactivator. So it neutralizes whatever chemicals you've put on your face and it calms it back down. Whatever tingling, burning you were feeling goes away and you're good to go with the rest of your skincare. I really like this chemical peel. Out of all of the products I've tried, this is a good one. So I'm glad I'm starting to use these and enjoy them. I finished this Oils of Life sample from the Body Shop. I talked about this a lot in my Turn and Burn finale, but basically I discovered while trying to use up the sample that it works really well on my daughter's drier skin and she can tolerate it. She's very picky about what products she allows me to put on her. And in the past, before this, we'd have to sneak it on her when she was asleep. So the fact that she willingly puts this on because for whatever reason she likes it and it leaves her skin much more moisturized when she wakes up in the morning, I decided to buy the full size of this product. I like it a lot. It's a good one. I finished another lash boost from Rodan & Fields. I'm still using this lash boost serum. We're going on a year now, a little over a year. I think I started using a lash serum December 14th of last year. So it's been over a year now that I've been using a lash serum. I definitely see a difference. This is expensive. It's stupid expensive, but it works. And I like my lashes so much better since starting to use this product than I did before ever using it. It's worth every penny. I will continue to use it. I'm working on another one right now, but I finished this one. I've also finished 2 eye creams. This was a sample from Clinique. It is the Anti-Gravity Firming Eye Lift Cream. I've had it for a while. It was getting old and I'm really glad I used it up. It is completely empty, as you can see. I also finished this Olay Eyes Pro Retinol Eye Treatment. I actually like this a lot. I thought it was really good. I don't know if I would buy it again in the future. I have bought a new eye cream. I'm going to talk about that in a minute to replace this one. I am trying to be a little bit more mindful of the products I purchase and their cruelty-free status. I am not going cruelty-free just yet, but rather than repurchasing this one that I actually think is quite good, I bought a different eye cream that is cruelty-free, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So I finished this. It's really good. I did not repurchase it, but I would consider rebuying it down the road depending on the circumstances. I have one lonely little perfume sample that is this Charlie White. It was good, but not holy grail. I'm glad to have it out. One more little perfume sample out of my stash. I just keep chipping away at them. Let's move on to makeup. I have quite a few makeup empties this month. Not a world record by any means, but I'm happy with the amount that I have. First of all, I finished my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Here it is right here. You can see that there's a little bit of product sitting in the bottom. I cannot spray it out. No worries. I'm going to reuse this bottle anyways, so I'm going to add some more setting spray into this bottle and just keep using it. This bottle is beautiful. It's gorgeous, and it has a wonderful mister, so that's why there's still a little bit of setting spray in here. I'm not worried about it, but I did finish this. This is really for people with very dry skin. I feel like I can get away with using this because we're in winter and it's very dry out where I live. But when I first bought this, it was summertime and I tried using this and I looked like a greasy mess. So I would not recommend this product to people with oily skin or people who tend to get oily in the summertime. Use it in the winter when your skin is dry, and I think you'll be happy with this product if you're willing to pay the price for it. I also finished my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. I am so happy to have this gone. I am getting my inventory organized as we speak, and It feels amazing that this specific product will not be in my inventory for next year. The funny thing about these containers is you feel like you're getting nowhere for the longest time. And then once you get over the halfway point, it starts going really quickly and it's gone before you know it. But for the longest time, it's slow, 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 slow. And then boom, it's gone. So I'm really glad to have this gone. This was in my 2020 Vision Project Pan, by the way. I finished this Urban Decay Anti-Aging Eyeshadow Primer Potion. These little pods last quite a long time. I thought this was okay, but I don't think this was as good as the original version. I can only assume that whatever made this an anti-aging product also left my eyelids a little bit greasy and my eyeshadows creased more with this than with the regular primer or other primers that I have. So glad it's gone, not thinking about repurchasing this. I probably have a lifetime supply of eyeshadow primers, so I don't need to worry about buying another one for a long time. I finished this Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in the shade Medium. I received this as a gift with purchase from Ulta with something I bought last year, and I decided to try and use it up, and I did not like this product. After opening it, when I first started using it, there was too much product on the wand, and I felt like I was adding way more product to my brows than I needed. And I kept thinking, I gotta use it for a while. I gotta use it for a while. And once I use it for a couple weeks, it'll get better. So I did that. And then when that excess product finally was used up and gone, I felt like I couldn't get anything on my eyebrows. And it was like having no effect whatsoever. So I felt like with this product, it was either too much or not enough. And I just couldn't get the right amount of product on my eyebrows as I was using it. Let me know if any of you have had the same experience with this product. I just couldn't make it work. At the end of the day, I think I would prefer a clear brow gel and to use either a brow pencil or an eyeshadow or a brow powder in conjunction with a clear brow gel rather than to use this. That's my stance at this point in time, at least. I finished my Trustique highlighting stick in the shade Maldives Luminescent. I depotted this into a container and used the majority of what's inside of here. There's the tiniest little bit left. It should be gone within a week or so, but I'm counting this for my December empties because I want to. So this is going in my December empties, and I will finish what little product I have left in the container over the next week or so. This product was in the experiment. I finished a lipstick. This is the Sonia Kashuk. All right. This is the Shine Luxe Sheer Lip Color in the shade Sheer Pink Lust. I finally read it. Every month for every update of the project this was in, I was like, this Sheer Pink Shine Luxe Lust thing, that's what it's called. Whatever I just said, I cannot repeat it, but that's what this is called. I loved this lipstick. I loved it so much. This was purchased based on a recommendation from Emily Noel 83. Sonia Kashuk used to sell a makeup line at Target. As far as I know, they're not selling makeup anymore. They're just selling like brushes and tools. And because of that, I decided to dig out every last bit of product that I could out of the container and out of this little lid right there. I even scraped the product that was in there so I could get it out. What I did take out of here, I frankened with a much deeper lipstick shade, and that's still in my bathroom, but this is gone. I really enjoyed it. However, this year I have gotten away from pinky nude lip colors, and whatever grip they had over me in previous years, they no longer do. So I cannot buy this anymore even if I would, and I have a million pinky nude lip colors to go through in my stash, but I guess I'm just glad it's gone. I'm glad I was able to use it up before it went bad and enjoy it, and I'm glad it's gone. The final empty I have to talk about today is from my e.l.f. Corrective Concealer Quad. This is it right here. And I finished, this shade right here in the past month. This one's getting used up slowly but surely. So is this one right here. They will be in projects in 2020, and this quad will definitely be out of my stash within the next year. But I do have one new empty in this first spot to talk about today, which I will give myself a point for as far as my low buy update. So Those are all my empties for the month. Let's move on to the low buy update. Out of all the empties you just saw, I've decided to give myself 9.5 points towards my low buy bank. This guy, the 2 hand products that I finished and am decluttering, the 1 empty pan in my e.l.f. Corrective Concealer Quad, my Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, my Olay Eye Cream, my Sonia Kashuk Lipstick, my Ulta Beauty Brow Tint, my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Setting Mist, and a 0.5 point for my Maldives highlighting stick from Trustique. That's 9.5 points. Walking into December, I had 10 points in my low buy bank already. So counting the 9.5 points I'm giving myself for this month, that leaves me with 19.5 points in my low buy bank. The question is, did I buy anything or did I receive anything in gifts as far as makeup and skincare goes? And the answer is yes and yes. I bought a little bit of makeup and I received a little bit of makeup as gifts. Let me show you what that is right now. First of all, I received a serum for Pinch Me for review purposes. This is the Olay Deep Hydration Serum. I used this enough to review it and there's still plenty of product left, so a full-size product right here counts against my low buy bank. Because I wanted to get the birthday set from Sephora this year. I passed on the birthday gift from Ulta, by the way. As far as I know, it was a MAC lipstick sample in the shade Teddy, and I have a full size of Teddy that I have never even used even once. So I decided to pass on the Ulta birthday gift altogether. But Sephora had that Drunk Elephant set, and I wanted it really bad. So I decided to place an order on Sephora. So I bought the Isle of Paradise Self Tanning Drops. This is a unique product to my home, to my stash, to my collection. I don't have anything like this, and I thought, cool, maybe I can use this. One of the reasons I was interested in this is because I notice when I'm editing my videos that my neck and chest are often a shade lighter than my face, especially after I've bronzed my face. So I thought, this will be good. I'll use this. I've used it a couple times. It is good. It does work. Sometimes I think I look a little bit orange. I'm still working on that to make sure I'm using it the right way, but I mix 3 drops in with my moisturizer and put it on. Then I wash my hands and that's it. So a full-size product right here. Okay, a product that's not that unique to my collection at all, and it's confession time here, guys, are some lip products. I kind of fell off the wagon during the Sephora order and I bought some lip products that I did not need and that will definitely be counted against my low buy bank. Let me show you what they are. I finally bought a bold color lipstick. This is the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in the number 30. I talked several months ago about having some feelings about wearing some bold lip colors and that I wanted to try it. I don't know if I can pull it off. I might not be able to, but I wanted to at least try it. Then this had been on my wish list for quite a while, several months. And when I went to go place the Sephora order, it was on clearance for $3. So I picked it up. I don't know if I will ever wear this on camera, and I don't know if I will ever wear this out of the house, but for $3, I thought, you know what? That's as cheap as Wet n Wild, and I've heard good things about the cream lip stains from Sephora, so why not? So I bought this. Let me know if you want to see me wearing blue lips in an upcoming video, because I will do it for you. And then I will take it off and no one outside of this house will ever see it. But that's not it for lip products. I bought 4 lip products that were all on clearance from Bite. I had mentioned to you guys last month that I was hemming and hawing about purchasing these or not. A lot of you guys were like, don't do it, Paula, don't do it. I did it. These were all like $5 a piece. The whole it's on sale thing is not a very good argument for purchasing makeup. I know that. I know that that's not a very good excuse, but all 4 of these had been on my wish list for quite a while and I totally caved. If you guys have been around long enough to see my hauls from 2018, you will know that adding 4 or 5 new lipsticks in an entire year is nothing compared to the behavior I was exhibiting in previous years. But still, this is a bit of a fall off the wagon. Let me show you what I got. I decided to buy 2 Amuse Bouche lipsticks. One is in the shade Black Truffle and one is in the shade Kimchi. Black Truffle is a very dark shade, kind of going along with the bold lip colors that I was just talking about. I was very drawn to this. At least I was very drawn to the image on the Sephora app because I've never seen this in real life. Here it is right here. I wonder how similar it is to that MAC Ariana Grande lipstick I put in my advent calendar. I just boot my nose. It smells nice. It looks nice. Maybe I'll swatch it for you guys. Oh, this is dark. Way darker than the Ariana Grande one. Way darker. Oh boy, what am I doing? I don't know if I can pull this off, but time to get out of my comfort zone. I also bought this Kimchi shade. I believe it was a really bright pink. I do like bright pink shades. Do I have bright pink shades? I do. Did I need this one? Probably not. I think Amelia, who is also known as Life of a Fat Chick, panned this, or was panning it at one point. That's it. It is a bright, bright pink. These lipsticks are both super pigmented. I'm gonna have to be careful. Kimchi and Black Truffle. When the Bite Beauty French press lip glosses came out, I was enamored. So many people on YouTube were raving about these and I totally fell for the hype. And last year I bought 2. I bought the flat white shade and the dirty chai shade. And I had the other shades on my wish list for down the road, knowing that these products were limited edition and that I might miss out on them. And I was kind of okay with that. I was sad, but kind of okay with it. And lo and behold, they stayed in stock at Sephora for so much longer than I imagined. But recently, Sephora clearanced them out and they were getting rid of them. And so FOMO got me. FOMO got me. So I bought these 2. This shade is Vanilla Latte and this shade is Salted Caramel. There they are right there. I think Dirty Chai, the one I bought last year, will be going into a project pan this year. Okay, this one right here is Salted Caramel and this one is Vanilla. This one is Vanilla Latte right there. Oh, I should probably swatch the Sephora one, huh? Oh Lord, what did I do? Who do I think I am? There's a Sephora one right there. What was I thinking? I don't know. It was $3. Okay, let's keep it moving. So because I bought those items, I hopped on to the birthday gift section of Sephora and I thought, yes, now I can get my Drunk Elephant samples. I am so excited. And lo and behold, they didn't have Drunk Elephant samples anymore. I'm assuming that whatever they had allotted for the year, they ran out of because everybody chose Drunk Elephant over the Kat Von D sample that they were offering. So I didn't even get the Drunk Elephant sample. I did get a sample though. Let me show you what it was that they offered for my birthday. And by the way, even though my birthday's at the beginning of November, I didn't place this purchase until the very end of November. It was like the 29th or the 30th. So the birthday present that I chose, they still offered the Kat Von D one. They hadn't sold out of that one. But the other option was this one from Urban Decay. And it has a very tiny sample of All Nighter setting spray and a single eyeshadow from the Moon Dust range. It's an exclusive shade for the birthday queen called Starlight. So here's the itty bitty sample of setting spray. And here is the eyeshadow. It looks gorgeous. It looks exactly like what you would expect it to. Like a golden peach color with a lot of shimmer. It would make a gorgeous eyeshadow tapper for a lot of different colors. Did I need it? No, I did not. Okay, let me talk about some friend mail that I received. I do not receive friend mail very often. People are not usually reaching out to me to shower me with gifts, so this was especially exciting. I was contacted by my friend Callie. She is Callie Fab here on YouTube and over on Instagram as well. I will have her channel linked down below so that you could check her out and see for yourself who she is if you're not already subscribed to her. She's a lovely person. She's a member of the Fantastic Ladies like I am. She is a subscription box junkie. You know you are, Callie. And anyways, she reached out to me and she said, hey, can I have your address? I want to send you something. And I kind of knew. I mean, I assumed she was talking about makeup. It is the one thing that we know we have in common. I'm sure we have other things in common, but we know we have makeup in common. So when she said, can I send you something? I knew there was a chance that it would be makeup, but I didn't know what. So I said, sure. I can't imagine anybody turning an offer down like that when somebody just says, hey, I'd like to send you something. No questions asked. So maybe I should have said no. But I said yes, because I am human. And she sent me this adorable box. So let me show you what she gave me. The first thing I noticed in the box was a full-size Trustique lip crayon in the shade Belize Bordeaux. I had no idea how gorgeous and luxe a full size from Trustique was, because all I've ever had and all I've ever used were samples. But if you guys know, if you guys have been following me along, I finished a deluxe sample of Belize Bordeaux in the experiment this year. And throughout the process of panning it, I fell in love with the shade because I thought it was a beautiful shade. And she had the shade and she sent it to me because she realized it's not a color that she liked. Look at this. Same crayon, magnetic closing packaging. Let me do it again. Oh, come on. So luxe. Thank you, Callie. This was so sweet of you to think of me and to send this to me. I cannot believe this is back. I cannot believe I still have it. I totally fell in love with this. I was devastated when I finished it. I did shop my stash and find a couple of pretty close dupes, but thank you for sending this my way. I really appreciate it. If you've never seen a swatch of that lipstick, here it is right there. It's a very gorgeous berry wine colored shade. She also sent me a lip crayon from Elizabeth Mott. This is called Color is Bay, and it's in the shade Dusty Rose. It reminds me a lot of a NARS Lip Glide packaging. It's gorgeous. There is what that one looks like right there. Again, Callie, this was beyond generous of you. Thank you so much for sending this my way. I hope I can pan it. I really like it. I'm going to enjoy using it. But that is not all. She also sent me an eyeshadow palette. And for somebody who has been on a low buy for 12 months now and who has really not bought any eyeshadows since, was the last time I bought an eyeshadow? May? I think the last time I bought an eyeshadow was a quad that I bought in May. And before that, I had bought one other eyeshadow palette, and that's it for this entire year. To receive an eyeshadow palette almost had me giggling like a little girl. Let's face it, it did have me giggling like a little girl. I can't tell you how exciting it was to get an eyeshadow palette after not buying one for so long. This is the Tetris and Ipsy Block Party palette. I used to subscribe to Ipsy. I really liked receiving those Ipsy bags. It is so much fun to get a little present in the mail once a month, but I did cancel quite a while ago, so I'm out of the Ipsy loop. This is what the palette looks like. It is a 6-pan palette. There it is right there. I guess I could have counted that in my silver eyeshadows video. I actually like all of these shadows quite a lot. They're all very wearable to me. Even this teal. I don't really like blue eyeshadow, but that teal is quite wearable. At least it looks quite wearable. And these shadows feel really buttery, really soft. There they are. Fairly pigmented. I'm sure they're buildable. I really like that silver. It's kind of like that taupey silver that I tend to gravitate towards. So all I can say to you, Callie, is thanks again. This was such a special treat to receive in the mail. It meant a lot. I really appreciate you thinking of me. I thought it was so kind of you to just, out of the goodness of your heart, send me this package. It was such a joy to open. Thanks again. All right, let's talk about Christmas. My mother-in-law gave me this adorable ornament filled with 2 nail polishes. This is the Cherry Cheers 2-piece nail polish set. These are probably considered deluxe samples, but I count all nail polishes as full size, so I'm counting these as full size too. I did not ask for this. She just knows I like makeup and nail polish and all things girly. So she picked this out for me, and I think it is so sweet that she bought this. Really kind of her. And finally, from my husband, he gave me a nail polish and a makeup item. He gave me this Deborah Lippmann Gel Lab Pro Healthy Alternative to Gel Polish Color in the shade Baby Blue Eyes. That's very reflective. There it is right there. I love this shade of nail polish. I think it is so gorgeous. I cannot wait to get this on my nails. I am also a pretty big fan of the Deborah Lippmann formula. I've never tried the Gel Lab Pro line, but I love their regular nail polish, so I'm optimistic that this will be a great polish as well. And then I received my very first Laura Mercier Caviar Stick. This is the eye color in the shade Rush. It is a limited edition duochrome shade. A bunch of you guys know that I'm way behind on watching YouTube videos. About 11 months behind. Currently, I am watching YouTube videos from the beginning of February, right now as we speak. And I'm going in chronological order, and I'm only falling further and further behind. And I really think that having my head so far in the sand as far as new releases has helped, because I have no idea what's out there. I've really been quite clueless as far as the new makeup that's been released during this year, because I've just fallen so far behind on watching YouTube videos. But recently, and what I mean by that is either in December of 2018 or January of 2019, Beauty News mentioned this product coming out, and my radar went up, and this went on my wish list. So since it's limited edition and since it is still around, I decided to pick this up. Now, I don't know if they decided to make this permanent, but I really wanted to try this. I also have a friend named Amber. Hi, Amber, who is a huge fan of the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks, and I kind of wanted to see what the fuss was all about. So since it was Christmas, I thought, let's try it. So this is kind of a rosy reddish brown color with a blue shimmering shift. So there is the rosy reddish brown color, and there is the blue shift. I'm assuming you're looking at the right place, but right there is what I'm talking about. Blue, rosy brown, blue. I'm really excited to play with this, and I may have had something to do with picking out these 2 products. My husband did not do this on his own. I may have given him a nudge. At the end of the day, makeup is still the item I want more than any other item I could possibly receive for Christmas. So I did get a blender too. Thank you, hubby, for the new makeup. I appreciate it. He's never gonna watch this video, but thanks, Will. So obviously, I am in a bit of trouble as far as my low buy bank goes and where we're at the end of December. Let me tally up how many full-size products I received in the month of December. So 20 new products came in during the month of December. That means I would need 40 credits in my low buy bank for all of these products. Now, if we only count the products that I personally purchased for myself, we would basically be breaking even. But because I count gifts as well, I'm in the hole. I'm in the hole by 20.5 credits. So that's what I'm walking into January with. usually the first 3 months of the year are pretty easy for me to maintain a no-buy, so I am feeling confident that I will dig myself out of this hole pretty quickly. But walking into the new year, I am in debt as far as my low buy bank goes, and that is a shame. If you are wondering, I do plan to continue this for 2020. I have considered that for the categories I currently have under control, and there aren't that many categories that I have under control, but like eye creams or serums, both those categories are getting really close to being under control. I'm missing something. Dang it, I'm missing something. Nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. I forgot of something else because I've already finished my skincare inventory, and I put this in my skincare inventory, and instead of putting it back in the new box, I put it back into my office. But I also got this. Ugh! I bought this Banana Bright eye cream from Ole Henriksen. Dang it. I knew there was something I forgot. So I bought this to replace my missing eye creams. I'm all out of breath and flustered, but this is new as well, which means I am at 21 new products for the month of December, which means that as far as my low buy bank, I used 42 credits and my bank only had 19.5 credits. Nuts. 42 minus 19.5 is, so we are at 22.5 points deficit. Okay, so I am at a deficit of 22.5 points walking into January. That is very unfortunate. That being said, the no buy rules continue. I will have to dig myself out of this hole and work my way out of it. I have considered for some categories going down to a 1 out, 1 in rule. So right now the rule is 2 out, 1 in for everything. But I have considered that for categories like eye creams and serums and things like that, that maybe I would switch to a 1 out, 1 in rule. So I might do that for next year. But this year, for 2020, the rules stay the same. I have to use up 2 items to bring 1 new item in, and I'm keeping track of it through my monthly low buy updates within my Empties video. I'm really glad I tried the low buy rules that I set for myself back in December, and I really think that they are working for me. I cannot tell you how relieved I am that the amount of products I brought in the year are fewer than ever before and are less than what I used up. That is the whole point. I want more going out than what's coming in. Even though I finished this year in the hole, when I compare my purchasing habits in 2019 to my purchasing habits in 2018 and 2017 and 16 and 15 and 14, I know that I have come so far with buying less and using up more. I'm really happy about it, and I'm really excited for what 2020 will bring as far as getting my numbers more under control. I know a lot of you guys are looking forward to my inventory. It's coming up. It'll be here soon. I'm working on it right now. So stay tuned for that. There's a lot of makeup that didn't get bought, that wanted to be bought but wasn't bought because of the low buy rules. I didn't just change overnight and all of a sudden it became easy. It was really hard. It was really hard throughout the whole year, especially within the last couple months, but I think I'm heading in the right direction, and I'm looking forward to continue working on this in 2020. Jessica Lee, many of you guys know Jessica Lee, has been on a low buy for almost 3 years, and she's always told me it gets easier. You just got to stick with it. It will get easier. And I do kind of see how it can get easier with time. I'm kind of coming around to my senses when it comes to not buying every single piece of makeup that I want to buy. I'm kind of getting there. I'm slowly getting there. And it's really exciting to feel like I am in control of my makeup purchasing and the makeup isn't controlling me. That is super exciting to be at a place where I feel in control of what I bring in, and it's just not this slippery slope and I'm just rolling downhill. it's good to not be in that place anymore, because that's where I was. And as fun as it is to get new packages and new, I felt really horrible about the fact that I was buying more makeup than I could ever realistically use up. And that while I was buying new makeup that I currently owned was literally going bad. So I do consider 2019 to be a huge success for my low buy, and I'm really happy with how things are going. That's all I have for this video today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.